One problem every team is facing when they go up against the Seattle Seahawks defense is their ability to create one-on-one pressures, okay? And what do I mean by that? When you have a 5-man protection, you can't double team everybody. So on this play, they're actually going to send their right guard over here to Derek Hall, but we're going to get one-on-one matchups here, here, and here. Now, one thing that teams like to do is like to chip and release off the running back and the tight end. But sometimes that doesn't even work as well, right? Now, take a look at this play. When we're able to generate one-on-ones with Byron Murphy and Leonard Williams, good luck, because these guys are going to dominate you right here. They create pressure, and they force Matthew Stafford to get this ball out earlier than he wanted to, and ultimately forces an overthrow, an incompletion to Davante Adams in a one-on-one situation. But in this video, I want to show you exactly why the Patriots might not be in perfect position to stop this specifically unless they come out in 6- and 7-man protections all game. But I also think this game is going to be crazy. Both teams defensively are really damn good and really smart. So let's talk about why Seattle's defense is that good. So here's another strategy that they use that works a ton. You see our guy over here lined up in a 5 technique. That's Leonard Williams, right? We got this guy lined up way outside the tackle. We got a 4-eye here with Byron Murphy, and then you get another guy lined up way out wide. Now, why is this smart? Why does this end up working? Well, it makes that center make a decision, okay? What do I mean by that? So again, you're either going to slide this way or you're going to slide this way. There's no reason for you to stay in the middle because, again, you're going to want to double and help out somewhere. And you can't help out Leonard Williams if you're going to help out Byron Murphy, okay? So what you're doing is you're creating one-on-ones. The center is going to slide his protection over to Byron Murphy, and ultimately you create this one-on-one and one-on-one here. And guys, you talk about Tank Lawrence, you talk about Leonard Williams, both these guys are elite when it comes to generating pressure in one-on-one situations. So Leonard Williams is going to run this stunt where he gets to the inside shoulder of the tackle. We're going to loop Tank Lawrence around. And we're actually going to be able to generate pressure on both sides here of Matthew Stafford just by running this little stunt. Look at Leonard Williams contain the outside, and then boom, Tank Lawrence not only gets a sack, forces the fumble, almost creates a turnover opportunity. But again, there's nothing you can really do unless you're in these 6- or 7-man scat protections. And what I mean by that is maybe having your running back on this side and picking up on the outside, right? And you get a double team there, and then you get a single team, right? So the Patriots are gonna have to have 6- and 7-man protections if they want to keep Drake May comfortable in the pocket. Before we get any further into the video, guys, do me a big favor, hit the like button if you want more Seattle Seahawks breakdowns throughout the entirety of obviously just the Super Bowl. But I will be breaking down Seattle's offseason, which means whoever they sign in free agency, we got you covered. Whoever they draft in the draft, we got you guys covered. Probably some film analysis there as well. And then you got OTAs, mandatory minicamp, training camp, rookie mini, everything. We got you guys covered. Make sure you join the family if you have yet to do so. And yeah, let me know what kind of content you want me to showcase to you guys throughout the offseason. But let's keep going. What's interesting about Seattle and how they kind of approach their defensive game plan is they don't usually blitz. They know they've got 4 guys that can get to the quarterback, but when they do blitz, good luck, right? And on this play, you're actually going to see one of those 6- 7-man protections where they're going to slide their offensive line over to the left. They're going to have their tight end be on a chip and release, and they're going to have Ronnie Rivers, that running back, pick up that B gap to the right side, and then they're going to man to the right? So essentially what's going to happen is because we're overloading, we're just getting pressure off the running back and off the edge here, right? They get 3 avenues of pressure on Patrick Mahomes. I don't know why I just said Patrick Mahomes. Matthew Stafford. So again, you're able to force the ball to come out earlier than he wants it to, and then boom, throws this almost an interception here for Tariq Woolen. Whenever you can generate pressure, you're going to generate bad throws, you're going to generate bad decisions, right? And right here, almost being able to generate interception here from Tariq Woolen does end up getting up, talking so much shit to the sideline, getting a taunting penalty that almost changed the entirety of this game. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is this team, this Seattle Seahawks defense is so scary, especially if they have Nick Imamori healthy. We'll see. I know he's playing. Is he healthy? We don't know. But if they can generate pressure, they are a nightmare. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The Patriots are a lot more dynamic when it comes to being able to scramble, I guess you could say. Drake May has legs. and he can run the football, okay? So how does that change the way you play defense? Well, you have to have someone play with lane integrity. Now, versus Matthew Stafford, they didn't really need to do that because Matthew Stafford wasn't really a guy that was looking to scramble. He can and will give you maybe a 3 to 4 to 5 yard pickup, but Drake May's a guy where if you don't play with that lane integrity, they will get a 19 to 25 to 30 yard scramble out of Drake May. So essentially what that means is if you're not playing with lane integrity, you're blitzing 4, right? And watch this play. Leonard Williams is going to go to the inside shoulder of the tackle. We call this an edge tackle stunt. And then we're going to stunt or loop Tank Lawrence around. And because this is what I'm talking about right here. Drake May will take this and run. Okay? Drake May will go. Now, yes, you got a linebacker there in Knight watching. But at the end of the day, Lawrence does loop around and is able to stop Matthew Stafford. But if this is a different quarterback, it could be different. This could be a 10-yard pickup, a 12-yard pickup. A lot more athletic is Drake May. So playing with lane integrity is going to be important. You can't just rush 4 and send 4 every time. Someone's got to be playing with that lane integrity. We'll see if they do that. I do think that is something that you'll realize they're going to do. Now, guys, with the Super Bowl literally tomorrow, you can get in on all the action with Underdog. And if you're not on it yet, then you're in luck because new customers can score $75 in fantasy bonus entries when you make your first $5 fantasy entry. Now, listen, playing on Underdog is easy. Just head to the app, make picks on a player if they'll go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, rushing yards, receptions, and so much more. Now, this week on Underdog for the Super Bowl, I'm looking at this right here. Drake May, higher than 24.5 rushing yards. We know the pressure is going to come from that Seattle Seahawks defensive line. I think JSN goes higher than 5.5 receptions, and I do think Hunter Henry will be a focus point of the Patriots passing offense at higher than 40.5 yards. Now, again, guys, what are you waiting for? Download the app, use promo code NFLFilm to score $75 in fantasy bonus entries when you play your first $5 on fantasy. That's promo code NFLFilm, Underdog, make picks, win money. It's that simple.
Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama, New England, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Now, I've been showing this a ton on my channel, on my TikTok, on my Instagram. And right here, you see most QB pressures among defensive tackle this season, including the playoffs. Now, I will say, it's interesting because the Patriots have Barmore. They've got Milton Williams, who missed 5 games, so he's not on this list, but he's really damn good. Corey Durden is another one for the Patriots, right? But when you look at the Seahawks, they've got Byron Murphy at 5 with 51. They've got Leonard Williams with 49. He's been really damn good. And then you look at notable Patriots offensive linemen who have allowed pressures this season. Jared Wilson, that rookie left guard, is the 3rd worst among left guards in the NFL at allowing QB pressures. Their center is not specifically great. About middle of the pack, a little bit worse than middle of the pack, 9th among centers. And then Will Campbell is the 6th most, or 6th worst left tackle in football when it comes to pressures allowed. This team is going to generate pressure. They are going to generate pressure. Can the Patriots have those 6 and 7 man scat slide protections and still able to produce a effective, efficient offensive passing game? That's going to be the biggest question. Now, again, I will say this one more time. Both defenses are really damn good at creating pressure on the quarterbacks. Both offenses have holes in their offensive line that are just not great. For the Seahawks, it's the right guard and the center. For the Patriots, it's the left guard, center, and left tackle. Okay, so both teams are going to generate pressure. Both teams are probably going to come out in 6 and 7 man scat protections, and both teams will need to protect their quarterback to win this game. Who is going to do it more effectively? I think that is the biggest question mark right now. You guys let me know what you think. Give me a score prediction.